Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RGTV. My name is Franklin Katunda. Today we here in Dallas, Texas, and be outside of our studio. We're trying actually to be out there and get the news where news is supposed to be found. And it's in this place at the Hilton Hotel where we will have a short interview with somebody who become special to many. She is here all the way from Los Angeles, California, and she has been elected mayor of the city of Roanoke Park. Ladies and gentlemen, please meet the new mayor of Roanoke Park. I'm gonna let her that opportunity to introduce herself by name and who she is, what she's been doing all this time.
So, hello everybody, my name is Jackie Elward and I am Roanoke Park mayor. I am one of the first African American women to be elected in my town. And this is my first year into my term. I have a 4-year term, and there you have it.
Can I do this?
Thank you.
Seriously, seriously. And let me ask you, how many people are of your descent in that town?
So we have about 43,000 people in my town. Mm-hmm. My town is the 3rd largest city up north of San Francisco. Mm-hmm. After Santa Rosa and Petaluma, my town, Roanoke Park, is the 3rd largest city up there.
Mm-hmm. 3rd largest city, closer to San Francisco and a little bit north of Los Angeles, you said?
It is 6 hours up north.
6 hours up north.
Los Angeles is down south and we are up north.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. 6 hours. So that's a long distance from LA. So I would recommend more folks who are close to San Jose, California, yes, or who are close to San Francisco, yes, to go down to Roanoke Park if you have to meet our new elected official. Now, you are part of a great family. I see you are a mother of 3.
Yes.
Tell me about your family a little bit.
I have been married, happily married, to my husband. Hi, babe. John Ryan Elward.
Yes.
And we have 3 beautiful children. We have 2 girls and a boy.
Okay. And
yeah, we love our children, and I'm a proud mom.
Hi, kiddos. Well, I have 2 girls, 6 and 3. We're still looking for a boy, right? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, she is a graduate in sociology at the Central State University. And then also she's a bachelor degree at in criminal justice. Is that correct?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about your background, school-wise? What did you like the most in school to become a vice mayor?
Well, I am still in school.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, sociology. I'm doing sociology because I wanted to learn about the people's culture.
Yes.
A lot of times when you are a woman and you are trying to make a change, a lot of people second guess your knowledge, especially in education and all of that. So for me to teach my children, especially my girls, to empower my girls, I went back to school. Yeah. And now I'm pursuing 2 different degrees in sociology and in criminal justice. And criminal justice because I wanted to learn about how the U.S. government criminal justice department function in order to help my constituent, because a lot of time we see, and everybody see, that when it comes to criminal justice, a lot of people of color have been wrongfully put in prison,
put in jail,
and even today, even when we have judgment, it's people of color, black people, Latino, and why not, we get misjudged a lot of times. So that's why I went back in school to learn more and to try to get some implementation when it comes to our criminal justice and overall to our government, the way we think about people of color.
Now you serve in the city council, District 4, is that correct?
Yes,
District 4. And your your actual appointment is still up until December 2024.
Yes.
But now you just got switched over to become mayor. Who's going to fill the seat? It's a little complicated system that people need actually to understand.
Yes, because each department have the way, each city have the way they do the process.
Yes.
So for us in my city, the mayor is there for a year, and then another person will take over for the next
mayorship. Wow. Okay, but let's talk a little bit about your heritage, your African heritage.
Yes.
Would you tell us more about you, your parents? I heard you speak 6 languages.
Yeah.
Go on, tell us about that.
So I am 100% Congolese.
Can I just do this again?
Yes,
thank you.
I love my heritage, and I make sure that my kids knows about the heritage, not only the African heritage, but also the American heritage, because they have both. They are Congolese and they are American. But as for me, I am a Congolese. I was born in Kikwit. Kikwit is in Bandundu.
Yes.
So my parents are from Bandundu, both of them. And unfortunately, they are no longer with us.
Oh.
Unfortunately, they didn't get to see this, but I'm sure up there they are rejoicing and really proud of the accomplishment. And for me, wherever I go, I make sure that people know that I am Congolese and that my culture and my origin are very important. And even I instill it even in my kids. My kids, they're bilingual. They speak French, and for the 6th language, as a real Congolese, so I speak Kikongo, Lingala, Kipende.
Oh,
yes, and a little bit of Swahili.
Swahili,
yes, because right now I'm kind of like forgetting it because I don't use it that much, but and of course, I have
French
English and French.
French and English.
Yes.
All right. So, bangwa shinabetu na Kikwiti, huh?
Ibwe benu benige mbote. Bangwa shi. Munia mwana ben.
Oh my God! Did you hear that, guys? I told you. There's so much heritage in this place, and she is just embodying all of it. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who are joining me, I'm having an exclusive interview with the new mayor of Roanoke Park, California, at a town close to San Francisco and San Jose, California, about 43,000 people. She just got elected, and we are very proud to have her on RGTV. The other question I have for her is about the empowerment of young girls and young ladies who are getting now to become active in a social life and a political life or even business life. I want to know from her experience, what she can tell to those young ladies, women out there, what they should be doing to just get to the level where she is. So what do you think about just somebody waking up one day and say, I want to be part of this. I want to run for office.
You know, the beauty about America is we have the American dream.
Yes.
Anything is possible. The only person that can be the obstacle is yourself. When you have a vision, it is not easy to get where you want to go.
Yeah.
But if you have perseverance, you have the strength to get up every day and stay positive no matter what, you will make it happen. A lot of people were telling me that what I was trying to do was impossible, but you know what? I believed in myself, and I believed that what I wanted to accomplish, even though it was different, it was possible. And I woke up every morning, walked every single doors, and you can ask to people in my county, I walked 3 times my precinct. Every day I walked and I came back. I walked again and I came back walked again 3 times.
Knocking doors and introducing yourself to people.
Yes, I made a lot of footsteps there, and because I wanted it. One, if you want to change, you have to be the change that you want to see.
Yes.
Nobody will come and make that change for you. If you see something is wrong, get up and be that voice and be that change. If you're waiting for somebody else, they're not going to do it. If you want to see the change, if you want to see things change and how people treat you, then you have to get up and be that voice. And for me, representation was very important. Yeah. My children was always asking, Mom, how come we cannot see somebody that look like you in a leadership position? How come we, there's always white people? And you know what? That made me think. And because of that, we have workers as a union, a proud union member. It was important to have the voice of the voiceless to be put on a table. And, I was determined, and today, this is where I am. So for you that is looking for me and think, how can I do that? Get organized, get things together. Don't be afraid of the obstacle that will come in front of you. Yeah. Persevere, and you will see, you will make it.
All of you young ladies following out there, you heard what she had to say. It is just your perseverance, what you want to put on the table to get where you're supposed to be. And so this is a moment of empowerment, and yesterday we had her during the conference that was taking place here at the summit in the business, and also we had a moment when women had to speak, and she took the microphone to actually empower a lot of folks who were in the room. These are moments that we need. These are moments where I invite all the young ladies out there, all the guys who have activities and who wants to network with your fellows. You want to sign up for those type of things, and that's the reason why RGTV is here, because we believe in transferring knowledge from one person to another, and transfer knowledge from an institution to a family, vice versa. So if you never really got involved in politics or never got involved in anything that is community, I think it's time, after COVID and everything we went through, it is time really to get engaged. And I wanted to ask you the question about minorities running for office or minorities doing business. There are so many avenues they can use. Like, let's say in your town, if somebody wants to have a loan or kind of get involved and have something that can guarantee that his business won't close tomorrow, how would you help them as an elected official? How would your town do this?
Well, in my town, we have the Chamber of Commerce that have been helping a lot of small businesses to be recognized in a town. And also, when you have a vision, don't be afraid to put, especially for those that want to be in politics, don't be afraid to engage in your community. Get into local, we have the food bank, start by volunteering. Because that's where the need is. Start by volunteering. Start by learning about the community that you want to represent. Then start strategizing. How? Well, by learning about your community, you will find out the need. You will find out what you can bring to that community and what kind of a leader you can be. Start talking to people. Don't be afraid to actually go out there and be vulnerable and talk to people. And
let them ask you tough questions.
Let them ask you tough questions. Because sometimes with minority, they think that we don't know what we're talking about until you open your mouth and start talking. Even today, the challenges that I'm having is people don't believe that I can do the job that I can do. I've been in the office for a year, but if you look at the result of our year term, it's impressive. It is impressive. I mean, I am proud, and I'm not ashamed to say, in a year, we were able to accomplish something that 30 years people that were there couldn't do. We have brought the SAFE team together. We are talking about a home key project helping the homeless population. We have been talking about, you know, bringing our community together as one despite our differences. I mean, the amount of accomplishment that we have done in less than a year is very impressive. And I have to add that there's a program, the SAFE Team program. It is a program that, you know, instead of having our law enforcement to go out there to take care of the 911 call, we have a team of professionals that deals with mental health and all of that. Wow. So when they get the 911 call and it's not a violent one, they will send that team and go. And I have to be proud to say that at the beginning, it was a little bit iffy. But we are the first town in my community to be able to put that on a dais and to have it accomplished and up and running 7 months later. Wow. So for a government point of view, it is rare, and I am proud to say that we can do that. Again, if you want to be involved in politics, know the people. Go and talk to them, get involved. Don't be afraid of asking questions. Don't be afraid of people asking you questions. And if you are in a business, go talk to the Chamber of Commerce. Go contact those people that you see that have already been established. Ask them questions. Let them ask you hard questions, and you will see it will be tough, but you will get it.
We heard about the Small Business Administration that is actually also doing a great job and helping a lot of people get loans and stuff. I'm very impressed by the mental health professional responding to 911 calls. I never heard this before in America. I mean, we know we got this epidemic we're going through where people are getting killed for no reasons. So give me a little bit of synopsis. How do you send those people out there to do that?
So, so when there's a call, a 911 call, and it has to deal with homeless and mental health. So our SAFE team, that's how we call it, SAFE team, will go out there and they will be the one actually dealing with it. But that doesn't exclude our public safety to be there. They will have 1 or 2 just in case things goes, but they will be the front runner of the whole process. So sometimes a lot of time, you know, our unhoused population, they are afraid of what's going to happen with their stuff. So that team has a van that will take them with their stuff and take care of them. So then they will bring them into a mental facility, or they will be working with the homeless organization that is there in order to get them a place to stay, a short-term place or a long-term place. It's just a way to just help people, especially, you know,
it could be also a runaway teenager. I'm sorry to interrupt.
It could. Anything that has to do with mental health, again, that's where they fall in. It's just for the safety of our officers themselves and the community, especially the community of color.
Great. And so in terms of percentage, how many people in your community are minorities, let's say people of color?
So so my town has about 23% of Latinx, 2% or roughly 2% of black, and we have another 2% of mixed race. We have Asian and American. But as a whole in a county, the county has more of Latinx. I will roughly say around 40%, and about 2% still of African American and other races. Okay,
so that program is very important, and it will help to really secure the public safety of citizens.
Yes.
And so that's a great program. So we are proud. We are proud at RGTV to have you being part of this broadcasting out of Dallas. And thank you for coming, first of all, to this African Business Lounge Summit, and so you are going back to California with our warm greetings from Dallas. We're still in the southern Texas, you know, southern states that you know, and we like to always send people out with our greetings and our warm wishes of blessings and everything, because you've done a lot. You have accomplished a lot, and ladies and gentlemen, we are talking here about the mayor of the city of Ronald Park. Her name is Jackie Elward, and she just was elected recently, and we are thrilled to have her on our show. And so for those of you who are continuing to watch us, thank you for watching, because you know what, we're going to be going with a lot of interviews like this to make you discover that you have a lot of people around you who just look like you, but who are doing amazing things. Sometimes we do not know them, but this network is allowing you to get in contact with them. And last words you want to give out there to folks who are watching you before we close? Yes,
first of all, I wanted to thank you for having me here, and to you, that is what to you guys that are watching me over there, don't be afraid to dream big, and don't be afraid to ask questions. If a person that look like you, a mother, a student, and also now an elected official, can be where I am, you can do it as well. And don't forget, as an African, don't forget where you're coming from. Don't forget the people that brought you here. And I am so thrilled and happy and humbled to be a part of this, this platform, and also to recognize the CEO of Awakening Magazine, who is also young and that is doing great things. So let's stick together, and Africa is the hope, and we are the hope.
We are thrilled that she was part of this interview. For all of you who watched us from home, we are asking you to go and always subscribe to our program. You will see us live on YouTube and sometimes also on Facebook. Subscribe on YouTube at Biso Productions, and also subscribe on RGTV. It's simple, RGTV. This is a television that will bring positive image of whoever we meet, whoever has something to give out there, a newsmaker, somebody who will actually make people think and believe in themselves. It's not a media of politics. It's not a media of attacking each other. It's a positive media, and that's the new vibe we want to make sure that we broadcast out there for folks who are following us. So you just saw something amazing today. The next one, it could be you who's watching us right now. We thank you for your attention. My name is Franklin Katunda with RGTV. Have a good day.